morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to the second day of this year's World Biogas Summit. Yesterday, I hope you agree, we had a superb first day. Thank you to all of you who were here in person and who joined us virtually, and thank you for coming back today. This is going to be another crucial day for us to discuss the future of the global biogas industry. Yesterday's first keynote, Rick Duke, the Senior Director and White House Liaison for the Special Presidential Envoy for Climate, John Kerry, perfectly set the scene for the urgency of deploying biogas worldwide and recycling all the methane-emitting organic wastes that we humans generate. He spoke to the methane emergency, the global methane pledge, and what needs to be done this decade to achieve it. Her Excellency Haja Samira Bawumia, the Second Lady of Ghana, demonstrated that action on short-lived climate pollutants, including methane, is not only about saving future generations from an unlivable planet, but it also has direct health benefits today. We then heard from the head of the CCAC Secretariat, Martina Otto, the Commissioner of the California Public Utilities Commission, Clifford Rechtschaffen, and the Chief of Non-CO2 Programs Branch at the US Environmental Protection Agency, Pamela Franklin, and of course from the Executive Vice President of the European Commission, Frans Timmermans, about their current plans to cut methane emissions and to deliver on the global methane pledge. We reduce methane emissions simply by treating and recycling organic wastes to generate biogas, digestate, and other valuable bioresources. And thanks to them, we can deliver so much more. Our second panel of the day looked at the role of AD's products in delivering energy and food security, and what the energy and fertilizers crisis and the resulting changing economic outlook mean for our industry. We also went a step further, and guided by tech-agnostic hexagon agility, we considered a roadmap to net zero in the heavy goods vehicles, transport, and industrial sectors. Finally, our last panel of experts explored the issue of capturing food waste, one of the largest emitters of methane, and focusing on best practice for implementing food waste collections and zero-waste policies, and on the innovative technologies that offer game-changing economics of delivery. So yesterday was a truly productive day, which I hope you all enjoyed and found as beneficial as we did, as together we must strive to build the future biogas industry. And as I said, today I hope will be at least as engaging, if not more so, as we move from discussing the opportunities before us as to how we can capitalize on them. We will discuss how we mobilize finance toward biomethane and integrated clean energy transitions. On a similar note, our keynote from the Global Methane Hub, Carolina Urmanata, will discuss how we can catalyze investments for action on methane emissions in the energy, agriculture, and waste sectors. And we've got a lot more to cover, but let me first thank our sponsors one more time, as without them, we wouldn't be free to attend. We wouldn't have a free-to-attend summit. So a big thank you to Marathon Capital, Total Energies, and Hexagon Agility. And now, without further ado, I'm going to pass the floor to Chris Huhne, Chairman of ADBA. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Charlotte. I'm delighted to be here as part of the opening for the second day of the summit. I thought that yesterday was a very interesting day. I picked up a lot of information going and talking to people, but also in the presentations. And I think the case for biogas is extremely strong, as always, and we've heard some very eloquent resumes of that. What really struck me, and why I'm so convinced that we are at a turning point for this industry, and a real point of potential takeoff, is that there are increasing numbers of operators and developers who are actually building biogas plants around the world without any support mechanism at all. And that seems to me to testify to the changed market conditions which are making it easier to build. But if we're going to be as ambitious as we need to in terms of meeting the climate goals in particular and assuring energy security in Europe, if we're going to build up a real replacement to the gas that was hitherto imported from the Russian Federation, then we have to speed up the whole process. So I think a lot of what we need to concentrate on in ADBA, in the World Biogas Association, and in our discussions is what are the really key obstacles which we need to remove, chisel away at in order to speed up the development that we know can happen. And when people say, well, hang on a minute, things can't go quite that fast, just remember, a friend sent me yesterday the latest data on heat pumps. Very similar, people saying, very difficult, can't persuade households. The Netherlands last year installed new heat pumps in 4% of all their households in 1 year. Massive expansion of the market. I believe we need to be looking at the same sort of expansion in biogas. So what do we need? Do we need more certainty for the finances? Yes. Do we need more standardization so that we know that operators and developers can actually rely on bolting things together? Yes. Do we need more clearer regulation? Yes. Those are the real issues which are going to allow us to push this industry up to what I know is essential for it to do over the next few years. So with that, I'm looking forward to today's summit. Thank you.